Alright guys, one of the last Battlegrounds videos, I said if we got more than 69 likes, I would upload this little crazy run that I had right towards the end of the season. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So we have 3 matches today to show you guys, and this is basically running the Gauntlet. Every single match here, the person is ranked in Celestial 4, which is, top 10 in the world, or higher. We also have a Celestial 3 appearance. And so prior to this match, I also faced another 2 Celestial 4 players, which was Pepe and Andrew the Rough. So I'm not going to show you guys those matchups, but I won one and I lost one. So basically there's 5 matches C4 or higher, and we're 1-1 so far. Now we have 3 more matches. So jumping into our first match here, we have Crazy Cat Person. So let's get started with this. And bro, this guy's roster, me and Andy, every time we face him, we're like, oh, it's the guy with all the ascensions. Like, look at his deck. I'm pretty sure I counted 10 ascensions in this deck, dude. Just super stacked. But, I've played most of these people, at least once. So I already have a really good idea of who I'm going to ban. And so I lock in Photon because I always ban Photon. Weapon X, he has that Ascended, so we ban that as well because Weapon X is not only an annoying defender, but also a pretty solid bullseye counter, so we get him off the table. And then Thing, an Ascended Thing in Safeguard meta, I don't want to deal with that, so just ban it. So, start of this draft, we pick up a Bullseye. I'm not loving my second draft here, so I'm like, alright, time to reroll. And, oh, we hit a money reroll. We get the Doggo and Maestro. Dude, that is a worthwhile reroll right there. But his draft also starts out pretty good. He's got Onslaught, Kushala, and of course he hits that reroll as well. I reroll on him, he's got a reroll back on me. It's only fair. And he's picking up an Ascended Nick Fury and a 7-star rank 2 Chioth, which are some really good pickups. But I ended up picking up Gallon and Venom, who are both pretty solid. Gallon has been great for me this entire meta, one of my newest ascensions, because he bypasses Safeguard. And then Venom, just if he puts Nick Fury on defense, I've watched Andy do that Venom versus Nick Fury matchup multiple times, and he's pretty much always won. And ended with full health. I haven't done that matchup a ton, but just seeing him, I'm like, okay, it's just good to know. And then on his final draft, he picks up an Ascended Werewolf by Night. He's getting that Doggo as well, and I'm just like, no, why did he have to get one too? But luckily, he doesn't really have a Domino counter. So I'm going to go ahead and start this matchup just by putting her down on defense. I think that's just the safest play to start this. And so he puts down Nick Fury. So I'm like, all right, I think this was one of my first times, doing this matchup. Maybe I've done it once or twice before the season, but definitely not a ton. But like I said, I saw Andy do it a bunch. So I'm like, I'm feeling pretty confident. And it's okay if I take like some block damage because, once we start getting him past 20 tactical charges, and especially in the second life, he's going to be triggering those Fury buffs. And with our special one, we're able to nom them, eat them, and turn them into regen stacks. So we get a little unlucky with the first buff. It's a physical resistance. Here you see right there, we nom that Fury buff, so we get some regen. Top back off. We do take a little bit of block damage, but that's fine. Fortunately, we get another physical resist buff, which again is not what we're looking for. But at least our other buffs are good. We have a Precision, a Cruelty, and a Fury, and boom, we just triggered a second Precision. Precision's really good on Venom because that determines whether he applies his bleeds or not. It's dependent on crits, so having those Precision buffs are one of the best for him for sure. Here, just trying to bait out Nick's special. There we go. Finally cooperated with me, and so the fight's winding down. So I'm hoping to throw this to push him out of his unblockability, but no, I have him right at 19 charges, so I need an intercept. Boom, land the intercept, push him into that second life. Push him to special 2. This fight's taking a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but it's alright. Hit a nice little light intercept there. Go for the special 1. Get those bleeds going. Get a little bit of healing. We just took a bit of block damage, but if I can land one more special 1 before the fight's over, should be able to come out of here with full health, which would be fantastic. But I don't think I'm going to throw the special 1 here, but he just doesn't have any buffs, so we end up finishing the fight 99%. 99 seconds, 46,000 points. Not too bad, not the greatest, but he's still in there. Domino is holding it down. And to my surprise, they both come out of that fight with like near full health. So maybe there was a connection issue or something and he had to reload the fight, or maybe, yeah, that must be why. Because there's no way in 117 seconds he only dealt 24% Probably a disconnect or something, had to reload the game. You know, kabam issues, it happens all the time. But I still think regardless, we would have had it. Just because, you know, we took it slow and steady, but we finished well. So I think we had that round on lock either way. Right, going into round 2 here, I was definitely counting my chickens before they hatched, dude. I put down Bullseye here. I'm like, all right, I'm putting down the best defender in the game. He put down Chilth. I got Gallon. This round is guaranteed. This round is guaranteed. I'm just thinking, like, this is a dub. This is a win. I've done this exact matchup before, and it went perfect. I finished with full health. It was pretty quick. Like, I am just counting my chickens before they're hatching here, right? Which you should never do. You should never, never do. But yeah, so we get Shield with Gallon. You know, obviously we can't parry. Right there, that was just an accidental parry, man. Just trying to dash back, and a parry slipped through. And look at all those bleeds. Look how much damage I'm taking from one tiny little mistake. Accidentally hitting a parry when I'm just trying to dash back. I lost 69% of my health, bro. So yeah, I'm just thinking, like, dude, what am I doing? I'm throwing away a free win here. Like, come on, what is wrong with me? So in my mind here, I'm thinking, we still have Bullseye on defense. You know, there's still a chance we can pull this out. Let me just try to heal as much as possible here. So we're back to 100. If I can just land a heavy here, boom, space that pretty well. Alright, getting that regen. Just trying to heal as much as possible. Just to maybe somehow pull out the dub here still, you know. In Bullseye, you trust. You never know. It's not Jover till it's Jover when the Bullseye's on defense, dude. Because that dude just goes crazy. Unfortunately here, I wasn't able to throw my special one at the right time. So, yeah, my harvest triggered and it didn't kill. I'm thinking, okay, you know, if I can just get more regen, it's not necessarily a bad thing. So, boom, I'm just going to keep on healing. And again, let that harvest expire on its own. So I can just milk as much regen as possible here. Managed to heal up to 43% from like 29. But it's not enough. It's not enough. We came out of there same exact time, but he finished with 62%, which is pretty solid for Onslaught versus Bullseye. That's pretty good. I definitely say that's well above average from what I've seen for Onslaught versus Bullseye. And I'm like thinking, like, no, dude, I just fumbled. I just fumbled this matchup so hard. Like, what is next here? I have to put Maestro down, and he has an ascended doggo. So I'm like, all right, it's gonna be a dog off. Who's got the better dog? Who's got the better dog? We're both putting down a Cosmic Defender. Got Hulkling here. The dog off. So I'm thinking, like, all right, dude, you know, this is my own fault for screwing up on that shield fight. I just gotta pop off here. I gotta make something happen. So I don't think I've really fought Hulkling like this entire season. Actually, he was not even in my deck. I took him out of my deck. So I didn't really fight Hulkling much this season. But this guy is still annoying, you know? So going into this fight, kind of my goal was just to not take any block damage. Just don't let him touch my block because, you know, those pierce and everything. But that's easier said than done when you're also trying to intertwine howls. Like, if the opponent's AI is too aggressive, it's easy to kind of get pinned against the wall. So I'm trying to manage my spacing, manage my howls, not take any blocked hits. And so here he's 2 hits away from indestructible, and I throw this. So I probably should have held that. I missed out on a lot of my damage, but you know, you see his health, he's still taking down a ton with those ruptures afterwards. And now I just need to get back to another special 2. So boom, hit a good little intercept there. Just again trying to not get hit by any of this dude's blocked hits. I throw another special 2, come out there with full health. And it's enough, bro. It is enough. We're about 10 seconds shy. Or not 10, 8. Yeah, 8 seconds shy. But we had 14% health more. That's what Maestro does, you know, that little bit of chip damage. Maybe he took a little bit of his aura damage, but it added up, and we were able to pull up the dub there. That was a sketchy matchup. But that was 18 points, and that put me into Celestial 4, dude. So, boom. Put me right at the bottom, the very last spot in Celestial 4. 603 points. We're now 10th in the entire world. So, I'm feeling really, really good after that matchup. But I was like, alright, you know, I can't stop now. I'm definitely not safe in Celestial 4. I gotta find another match. So, boom, start looking for another match. And who do we get? Baby Yoda, aka Kurt Celestial 3. Man, this is not going to be an easy match. So I faced Kurt by this point in the season, I want to say like 2 to 3 times maybe. And I definitely had beaten him once. Maybe only once. And I got a really good draft the time that I had beaten him. But the times that he had beaten me, I had gotten a pretty terrible draft. So, going into this matchup, I was fairly confident. As long as I got a decent draft, I knew I had a pretty good chance here. And I much prefer punching up than punching down. So what I mean by that is, if I'm in Celestial 4, I would much rather match someone in Celestial 3, 2, or 1 opposed to matching someone in Celestial 5. Because if I lose against a higher ranked opponent, I lose less points. If I lose against a lower ranked opponent, I lose way more points and I gain less points. Whereas again, if I'm punching up, I lose less points and I have a chance to gain more points. So it's much more worthwhile if I'm punching up. That's at least the way I view it. And so this draft is just going nuts for both of us. I have Kate, Bullseye, Onslaught, Werewolf. Like if I had picked just 7 champs to draft, these 4 would be a part of that 7. And Kurt's draft is going crazy as well. He has Ascended Nick, Ascended Absorbing Man, Rank 3 Maestro, and Bullseye as well. Plus Kindred, who I personally don't like fighting. So here I go for a reroll. I managed to get my hands on my Nick Fury. I'm thinking, alright, that's great. Didn't really know who else to pick, but I decided to take the Red Goat, Red Skull. He's not bad. He's decent dominant counter. He's come in handy from time to time. And then Kurt here, man, he gets Ascended Scorpion. Dude, Scorpion is just so good. And then a rank 5 Kate. That's a really big pickup there. So both of our drafts are looking pretty darn good at this point. And here, my final pickup is just going to be my 7-star rank 3 Sassy. It wasn't exactly an auto pick, because he has Scorpion. If he didn't have that Scorpion, that would have been such a good pull. Now, it's not quite as good, but, still definitely take it. So, round 1, he decides to throw that Bullseye down. And I'm thinking, alright, my Bullseye is 1 rank higher. My Bullseye is 6-star rank 5, whereas his Bullseye is 6-star rank 4. I'm pretty sure by looking at the numbers. So, I feel that gives me a slight little confidence boost just because, I have a leg up, a rank up. So, my chances of winning are slightly better. Slightly, it doesn't make that big of a difference at the end of the day, but it's enough to at least increase your confidence going into the matchup. So we're both going mirror match here. Nick Fury versus Bullseye. Right there I just got parried. I don't even know how that happened. That's just here I get parried again, dude. Like bruh Bullseye, I freaking despise fighting this guy, dude. I can't tell you how many times I had to fight this guy pushing this last Battlegrounds season. And so many matchups like this where just BS happens. Like, Bullseye's name to me, it's not Bullseye, it's Bull Crap, but not with crap. Yeah, that's what I was calling him. He's just so BS to fight, dude. It's so frustrating. Me and Andy are both just raging, man, fighting this guy sometimes. Here, bait special 2, get hit by it, get stunned. This fight's going just absolutely terribly, dude. Like, it's hard for this fight to go worse than this. It definitely can, but this is not going good. I terribly time the first life. Obviously you want to time dying the first life with when the fight's about to end. But I ended up finishing with 72%, which honestly is not that bad. I finished with much lower health than that, and Kurt finished with 12%. We both finished 69 seconds. I don't know if that was his first life or his second life, but I was just so stoked. So freaking stoked to have won that round, especially after being parried twice, eating a special 2. Yeah, I definitely did not feel like I deserved to win that round, but I will take it all day long. So round 2 here, I'm like, all right, I think I got to put the boy Onslaught down. He's my best defender in this situation by far, so I'm just gonna throw him down, and he puts down rank 3 Maestro. I was prepared for pretty much any defender he threw down this round, and I was thinking like, alright, I need to take this round. If it goes round 3, I don't know what's going to happen, but I know I can take this round. So I'm going to take it. I'm going to try my best to take it. So here we have rank 2 Doggo versus 7-star rank 3 Maestro. You saw his health right there. It was 395,000, almost 400,000 health. So here you're going to start the fight just by knocking him down. And then we instantly want to get in a block hit. Then howl. You don't want to howl without any ruptures on your opponent, because it won't give you as many of your charges towards your Lycan trophy mode. So here, trying to again apply stack up some ruptures just before the glancing buff comes, because then I won't be able to. So we have a couple of ruptures here. Again, just also build up the vicious for when I do throw the special 2. So boom, hit a nice little intercept here. That puts us into the Curse of Lycan trophy. So boom, drop this special 2. Does some colossal damage here. Plus we got the knockdown. Boom, gonna go ahead, howl. Get that power gain cooking up again. Right there, I managed to apply some ruptures, even though he has the glancing, which I'm not sure how or why that worked, but it did. So now I can once again howl, get a lot of power gain. Here he does trigger that cosmic radiation, but I have my next special 2 ready, queued up, drop that. He's dead. 64 seconds. Come out there with 96.5% health. Again, we're punching a rank up, 49,000 points, and he's still in there. So I'm thinking, all right, I think that's a win. I think that's a win. And again, if it went to the next round, I probably wouldn't have had it. He would have put Kindred on defense, which I don't like fighting Kindred. I would have had to probably use Kate Bishop. So yeah, I'm not really sure how that match would have went. So just really happy to take the dub here. It was a very, very big win for me. And so this ended up giving us, I think, like, what, 21 points? I think 21. Let's take a quick peek here. And yeah, 21 points. So that put us to 603 to 624. And that put us into a pretty... We were already in C4, but that put us up a few more extra spots. So now we're 5th in C4, which would be, 8th in the entire world. So it's a good spot, but, I was thinking that still isn't enough. That still isn't enough. This was in the afternoon. This was about right around 3 o'clock. We still had all day to grind, but we had already been grinding since, like 11 in the morning or something. We've been grinding for hours and hours already throughout the day, and I was tired. But I was like mentally exhausted. We were already grinding the entire last day as well. There's so much Battlegrounds. And I was thinking, all right, I need to do one more. I need one more win. And boom, I match Liam. So Liam was in Celestial 3 for a long time in this season. He was over 700 points up until like the last couple of days. Then he did a match. Then I believe he lost. Then he dropped I think it was like 694 points. So he was just kind of chilling at that point. And I think so now he's trying to get back into that Celestial 3 spot, get back up to 700 points. And then I match him here. So I'm pretty sure this is my first time matching Liam the entire season. But I know Andy had matched him a few times. And so he has ascended to Cassie, just like Andy does. So that's an auto ban. I've seen what Andy can do with Cassie, and I know Liam's an extremely skilled player as well. So yeah, Cassie gotta be banned. She's so good on attack. Plus, she is so annoying on defense because of her evades. Even a rank 5 Cassie I would ban, and an ascended one insta ban. And then Shocker. I faced 7-star rank 2 Shocker one time, and I just got rocked. I got parried multiple times, got auto blocked multiple times. It was horrible. So I just banned that dude. If he's a 7-star, insta ban. And then Photon, of course, she gets banned. So Liam bans my Onslaught, my Kushala, my Shield. I'm totally fine with those bans. Went for a reroll fairly early on, and we managed to get a Scorpion and a Maestro off that reroll token. So that was definitely worth it. That was a big, big pickup there. And on the other side, Liam's, he's got Ascended Absorbing Man. We both do. He's got a rank 3 Killmonger, Ascended Future Ant-Man, Ascended Kate Bishop now, and a long shot. And this final draft, I win the lottery. Oh my god. My rank 3 7-star spot and Werewolf by Night. I couldn't ask for 2 better champs to end this draft on, dude. I just literally I couldn't ask for better than that. That's so good. Oh, that draft that saved this matchup for sure. So First round here, I'm thinking, all right, who do I want to throw on defense here? And I'm thinking he doesn't really have an incredible domino counter. All he really has is Absorbing Man, who in his Magma form, which Absorbing Man's also pretty good this meta, because of how the nodes work, and with the Vicious, with Absorbing Man in his Magma form, or special 2s, he can start cooking pretty hard. But again, Absorbing Man is not tech, so he still will go unlucky, which means dexterity can still fail, which just means things can absolutely go wrong. I've done that fight multiple times. I've had it go really well. I've had dex fail on me and eat combos. So, it can happen. So, and here I have an equal matchup here. This is my rank 3 Shuri versus a rank 3 Killmonger. So the ranks are equalized here. I've done this fight many times before. I definitely prefer it outside of this meta because, as you see at the start of the fight here, I can't just parry. I have to just take like random hits on my block to start building the shock, which is annoying. The way to kind of get around that is to just parry with Shuri, parry the specials just like that. The only reason that I don't always do that is because one of the first times I was doing this matchup in this meta, I was doing that. I was baiting the special 2, and then I went to parry the special. But funny thing was, Killmonger didn't throw the special. He actually just dashed at me when I thought he'd throw the special, so I still hit the parry, and obviously the stun got reflected, and then I got wrecked. So, after doing this matchup a couple of times in this meta, I need to be very careful when I'm baiting the special 2 and parrying it, because I don't want to accidentally parry a dash and then get stunned. Because that happened. So that's why I don't parry all the special 2s here, just scared of him not throwing it and parrying myself. But even still, playing a little bit more safe here. This fight's going really great for a rank 3 Killmonger. He's going down. We have 89% health, still a lot of time on the clock, but it's not good enough, dude. I had 46,400 points. He had 47,200. Oh, I was feeling a little mad after that one, dude. Like, I was like, oh, I really thought I had that. That round would have been huge. Now, I don't like the way this is looking now. Man, we're in trouble here. We are in trouble. So this next round here, he decides to put Bishop down. I think he actually re-rolled for that Bishop at the end of this draft. That's what his re-roll got him. And so I'm going to go ahead, throw down my Maestro. Is it Maestro? Did I put down here? Yeah. And so I was assuming, he was going to go for Kate Bishop here. But no, he goes for Long Shot, which threw me off guard. But at the same time, it does make sense. I think he just wanted to save his Kate, if I put Spot or Scorpion down next round or something. Because Scorpion is definitely a menace on defense. I'm guessing that's what he was preparing for, not entirely sure. But I was going into this matchup, I was extremely confident. Bishop, I'm like, alright, that's easy dog food. All I gotta do here is hit into his block, howl, special 2, he's gonna be dead. I don't even need to bait any specials here. Going into this matchup, that was my mindset. I don't even need to bait specials. One thing I really did not think about was the Mystic Dispersion. If I should have just thrown a special 2 right here, but I don't. I'm trying to howl, get into my mode. Right there, I went to throw the special 2, and what happened? Some of his regen buffs expire. I go red. I'm thinking, no. I am literally throwing an easy matchup. Here I go, throwing fights again, rounds that I should win. For some reason, my special 3 stunned him, so now I'm stunned. I don't know what the doggo special 3 does, dude. I've never used his special 3. Oh, I'm so cheesed right now, dude. I'm so annoyed. I'm like, okay, let's just breathe. Let's just calm down. He's using Long Shot against Maestro. This isn't over yet. It's okay. Let's just, get to a special 2. Here I get intercepted. I'm like, bro, just hold your damn block. Hold your block and chill. My dude, just relax. So here, actually throw a special 2, which is great. Then what does Bishop do? He throws a special 1. I'm like, dude, give me a break, bro. Can you not do that right now? Can you just chill? Please, just chill, bro. Just dash back, hold your block, and relax. So what does he do? He gets more regen, and guess what? Do I throw another special 2 to end this fight? No, I get pushed to another special 3. I'm just thinking, dude, are you actually kidding me, Bishop? Is this some kind of joke? This dog is lying, dude. I was just, oh, so annoyed. Mystic Dispersion just doing way too much here. Fight's winding down. I'm thinking, I don't want to throw another special 3. I'm going to get stunned again. So I just go for combos, bait heavies. He goes down. And to my absolute surprise, I win the round. And I'm just like, oh my god, what? But looking at the next round, I thought it was over. I thought I lost for sure. Looking at my champs here, I have Spot, Scorpion, and Absorbing Man. He has Kate, Feature Ant-Man, Scorpion. So in my mind, I'm thinking... let me pause for a sec here. So, in my mind, with this draft, I'm thinking I lose. Because all he has to do is put Scorpion on defense, and it's basically over. If he puts Scorpion on defense, what can I do? Spot doesn't work against Scorpion because he's Rupture immune. I don't want to do Absorbing Man versus Scorpion. Class disadvantage, no thanks. Gonna have to probably go Scorpion versus Scorpion, which will work. But it's not the greatest. So I'm thinking, who do I put on defense here? And I'm like, I need to keep Scorpion in case he puts Scorpion on defense. And I need to keep Spot in case he puts Future Ant-Man on defense. Because Spot can just rinse Future Ant-Man in 40 seconds. So I'm like, I guess I just put Absorbing Man down. What other option do I have? You can see I'm mad here. I'm thinking I'm so screwed. Because I've actually fought Absorbing Man with Kate, and it's a minute-long fight, and I finished with full health. It actually went, really good. I did that this season, so I just assumed, that's what he was going to do. He's going to put Scorpion on defense, and use Kate on attack, and he's going to win. And to my absolute surprise, he puts Kate on defense, and I was just like, whoa. Huh. And I guess, okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. He just wants the better matchup on attack, which is Scorpion versus Absorbing Man. That's a really, really good matchup. That's a tried and true matchup, whereas Spot versus Kate, I've never once attempted this matchup. Class disadvantage. But I'm thinking, I'm thankful here. I'm like, okay, well, at least I have a chance. I got my rank 3 Spot. There's no other champion I'd rather be in this situation with than Spot. So I'm like, alright, let's give it a chance here. So, boom, trigger the first miss here. Start doing my combos. I was a little scared because I remembered Kate can't, her special 1. And thinking about it now, it can't be auto blocked or evaded. But for some reason, I was like, wait, can the special 1 not miss? So I didn't take that on the miss because I was kind of scared there. Here she hit my poor block 4 times. That's so lucky. So I know this special 2 is going to rip her apart. And it sure does. Come out of there, 93% health, a minute 15 on the clock, 42-second fight. And here, I show this to Andy. I'm like, dude, please. And he's like, dude, you got it. I'm like, I don't got it, dude. I don't got it. Please. Because I thought, for sure, he's going to come out of there. I don't want to count my chickens early again. I was thinking he's going to come out of there right now with full health and win by 1 point. I thought for sure that's what was about to happen. I'm just, please, kabam Jesus, please, let that be good. And time just kept ticking down. I'm like, oh my god, is that a win? Dude, Spot is just the best character. He's stuck here, but here's my little buddy Spot. He's hanging down right here. He's my guy, dude. Spot. I love Spot so much, dude. He's just one of my favorite champs in the whole game. Definitely my favorite 7-star. And yeah, that put me to my highest point total of the season, which was 644 points. And so at the end of this, the next morning, I already made a video of what happened. I ended up doing 2 more matches, one against Baby Yoda, which we lost, and then one against HJ, which we ended up winning, which put me at about a +4 points. So I ended up finishing the season at 648 and getting that final spot in C4. So you can see the ending here, my final match history. So you can see we were running the Gauntlet here, man. We had Pepe, Andrew the Rough, Crazy Cat Person, Baby Yoda. And so we ended up winning 4 out of those 5 Celestial 4-and-up matches, which was just crazy, dude. And at that point, after that final win against Liam, I was like, dude, I'm calling it. I literally don't want to play anymore because I knew if I kept playing, I would eventually go on a big tilt. I'd lose 3-4 matches in a row, and then I have to spend, the next 6 hours trying to get back to where I was. So I decided, that's it. I'm calling it there. And yeah, I was just so happy with this little win streak that I went on. I just did not want to do any more matches because I didn't think I'd be able to replicate it. Uh, like just mentally so exhausted after all these super high tier matches. Just so much thinking involved and like so much focus and trying. Like it just really drains me. But yeah, guys, that's gonna go ahead and do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. GG's to all these guys. It was so much fun playing them multiple times throughout the season. So many good matches. Made some friends. Just made some friends and rivals just from playing them and matching them a lot. And really excited for pushing like this more in future seasons. Definitely, I'm gonna get a top 3 finish sometime this year. So yeah, I'm just really excited for these next few Battleground seasons to get started. Keep pushing. Definitely gonna be trying to stream more. I know I say that every time, but I do mean it. Yeah, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy. Drop a like for those wins, for those throws, for those super close matchups. Subscribe if you want to see more Battleground streams, content, super high tier stuff. A lot more on the way. Thank you so much for all love and support, believing in me. You guys are the best. Peace out.